Hi guys, quick update on Hamilcar Barkus and Storm 22 TPT's group build of the ASU-85 by Trumpeter. I started this a couple of nights ago. I know what you see in front of you at the minute looks rough, and there is a reason for that, and it's something I was going to mention. I found the Trumpeter kits really nice to work with. However, I have struggled a bit with the instructions. Now, maybe it's because I'm used to Tamiya and Meng instructions and their clarity. But the main problem I had with the whole, as you can see, these seam lines, the reason for them is purely and simply because I've taken it apart after I'd glued it, because I bottled it. I was having problems with fitting these here and here, and the more and more I looked at the instructions, it was just so, how can I say it? The problem, I just couldn't get these to go in and sit right, and eventually it became an obsession, and I started to think that I'd done these bits wrong. I'd put these on the wrong side, because you can see these indentations are recessed, and on the diagrams and the instructions it doesn't clearly state whether they should be up or under. Now, so I jumped in with both feet, stripped it apart and tried to do it the other way around, and realised that I couldn't do it the other way around. So then, with further research on the net, looking at other people's models, looking at videos, I realised I'd been right in the first place, so I was a bit gutted, to be honest. So then I had to strip it all down again and then put it back how I had it initially. Like I say, it looks a bit rough, but with a bit of filler, that's going to be fine. You're not going to see a lot of this anyway. And as we all say, weathering hides a multitude of sins. But as for the kit, absolutely, I'm well impressed with the kit. Like I say, the instructions. So that's the hull, and this is as far as I've got with the, you can't exactly call it a turret, but the upper hull. The PE I'm loving. I heard Fernando mention the photo etch and the brass toe rope brackets. Now they are a nightmare. I did some on the back of the hull there, and they were quite difficult. I've got the ones for the turret set. Yeah, it is an enjoyable kit. One problem I've had on the hull is this has got to be, I would imagine, the vehicle horn. They're quite similar to the Chieftain and Challenger ones. And there is a photo etch mesh, if I can just get it, that I just have not been able to glue. I attempted it once, but it's so fragile and flimsy that I've had to just call it a day. Now I'm debating, where can I put it? I'll put it there so you can see it. I'll just take that back. This piece here is a nightmare. Now that is going to be a frame that goes over the horn. It's just basically it's a protection frame to stop the crew kicking the horn every time they get up and down off the turret. But what I am going to look at is maybe scratch building. I've stretched some sprue, and I mean, that's not the piece that I'm going to use, but that was just an attempt at sprue stretching, and I'm going to try and make a frame with that. If not, I don't think it takes anything away from it if it's not there. The barrel's done, just needs a little bit more work on the seam lines. You can just see them in camera there. All the barrels and the unditching log is done. Again, just working on the seam lines. Road wheels, they're all done, you don't need to see them, but yeah, I've got a couple of days work again now, so it's going to be a while before I touch it, but I'm really enjoying this kit, and thank you to Storm and Amilka for putting it on, because it's very enjoyable. Thanks for watching. Keep modelling. Bye.